Good evening, this is Just a Human, and welcome back to our historical battles on Rome Total War, where today we're going to be playing the Battle of Carrhae from the General's point of view. Now, we already had a look at this from the AI-only perspective, and okay, even on easy, it was a pretty darn close call after, 3 goes. So, this one is tricky. You're already in a pretty awful position at the start of the battle, of course, so we don't have a lot of tactical flexibility in terms of sheer positioning. However, we can still do some manoeuvring once we get into the battle. Now, on the AI only, the main issue we saw was just how well the AI were going to use the general. This general can be pretty darn strong with the gold and gold sword shields, but these cataphracts on very hard are going to be absolutely demonic, and actually their general is pretty similar, although that's the non-armoured guy, so he might be a little bit easier to take out. As for the other force, yes, this general is the cataphract version. He luckily isn't quite so strong. Taking out the generals is going to have to be absolutely key. The question is really, how much damage are the cataphracts going to do to us now that we're on very hard? Because last time they only really chunked these down to like 55 maybe after the charge, which is kind of frankly amazing. I suspect that's going to be a bit more of a demolition job on this occasion, so we will see about that. But if we get ourselves into battle, hopefully we'll be able to work out a way to claim victory.
Carrhae, 55 BC. The army of Marcus Licinius Crassus marches deep into Parthia. Crassus is in the east, looking for glory and riches. He needs both in the struggle for ultimate power back in Rome. For weeks he has marched after the Parthian army. They are drawing him deep into their own lands. Now the Romans think that the Parthians won't fight, and the Roman cavalry are too far ahead of the main column. They've ridden straight into a Parthian trap. Heavy cataphracts close in. Parthian horse archers are free to harass the Roman infantry. Crassus orders his legions to form the testudo as protection against arrow fire.
Here we are on the battlefield, and I haven't quite set this on the general camera yet, just to give us a little bit of context, but what exactly are we going to do to win this battle? Well, first and foremost are these cataphracts who are about to thunder on him. I'm not too concerned about the horse archers, albeit the Persian cav obviously are potentially very dangerous. They shouldn't in theory be able to do a huge amount to us with our, silver shields and 4 experience, but okay, very hard, does some strange things at times, so we'll see just how dangerous they are. This might take a couple goes, but we'll find out soon enough, I suppose. What did work very well on the AI only was when I just gave them one instruction, which was to go and kill this general. Now, whether I want to take the general away in terms of morale is intriguing, but I did like that last time, so we might go and do that once again and see if we can get the rest of the army to hold in terms of their morale until we can swing back in. Even better is if we can do what we did last time on the AI only, which is to go and kill those Persian cav en route. That was excellent. The real question is, how long do we stick in Testudo for? Because, okay, I'm very concerned these cataphracts are going to absolutely demolish us as they come on in this time. But we will see, I guess. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to get these 4 to get out of Testudo straight away. We do need to actually set ourselves, by the way, onto General's camera. So in we go to General Cam. There's only so far we can go now, and that means I'm going to lose control very, very quickly. So we're going to get these 2 Cav to run. I'm going to tell them to run over there, and we'll just see how close those Cav get to us. Okay, now these 4 at the front, these 4 at the front. I'm very tempted to just leave one as a sacrificial lamb. To be honest, I don't seem to have de-testudoed. De-testudo, please. Okay. So, excellent. These 4 have now listened to what I've said. And before they all run off, I'm going to get you to go to loose. Yeah, brilliant. And I'm just going to tell them to be at the front and basically to eat the charge. That's my plan. That should hopefully give us the opportunity for... We might get this next layer out of Testudo pretty soon afterwards. But we'll try and use them as a distraction. Okay, that's the plan. These front 4 can all go onto Javelin. And go onto Guard at the very start, but we might change that over in time. General's going to get going. You just run that way. See, they're not going to get themselves caught this time, are they? No. Unfortunately not. Cav. Oh, actually, maybe we can just swing into them. How's the rest of this going, by the way? Okay, if we can get on top of these guys, we absolutely will. Absolutely shred them as soon as we possibly can. How are we doing? We are taking some really bad damage this time. Yeah, you see the lack of... Maybe ideally the Testudo just changes a few seconds later. Okay, noted, but... okay, these 2. Get up there and kill him. How's this charge going to go? I need to know how this goes. 48 right now. Some of them aren't even in position. You guys out of test. Ooh, it looks dangerous, actually, doesn't it? Considering what we just saw. But go on to Javelin mode. How are you going to do? 46. He's going to eat it. Oh, he's instantly demolished. Oh, look, they all just got completely shredded. Okay, we need... Because of the loose, they didn't actually even eat the charge very well. Oh, that's pretty devastating. Okay, so duly noted, they can totally not handle that. Totally can't. Let's just get the General to come and do this job up here. Okay, so we've feigned that charge a little bit. I should have just let that continue, but that should just mean them turned around for this. So most of these guys are completely wrecked. That's fine, lesson learned, but we'll just continue for the time being. Maybe they can do some distracting. Interestingly, every one of them has gone. We haven't even managed to kill this General yet. That is really, really miserably sad. Intriguing to see. Okay, it's not worth coming over here to kill this guy. We need the General to support against the cataphracts. I don't necessarily mind the idea of letting one unit take all the hits, though. I think that's actually fairly sensible. But, okay. Yeah, we don't really have much left to win this, do we? So we'll do what we can, but I thought we'd just try the experiment. See, if we did exactly what we did last time on easy with the AI only, what would happen? Well, that's what happens, ladies and gentlemen. That is very much what happens. And he actually routed, taking on a few cataphracts, so that's quite striking, isn't it? Yeah, tactics that work on easy mode do not work on very hard. So, having made that point very, very clear, let's go in and actually, let's figure out something a little bit more sensible. Attempt number 2, and this time, really weirdly, the Persian Cav have charged straight into those guys. That was not something I was expecting to happen, so alright, fine. I was going to say what we're going to do this time is that, oh god, even the Persian cavalry charge is immediately broken that unit. That's kind of terrifying. Okay, I was going to say what we're going to do is keep everyone into Studo for at least until the cataphracts arrive, but no. Right, that unit's broken. That's intriguing. You know what, yeah, we'll keep the javelins. What are we going to do with the rest of these guys? We don't only have like 3 units to go and do this. Right, well, we've broken them anyway. What do we need to do as the general? Right, let's just get... We need to make sure we are close. We've got to stay close this time. Unfortunately, with that charge immediately, we've already lost a unit. They got demolished by the Persian. I mean, Persian Cav are good, don't get me wrong. It's just relatively, they should be the last thing I'm concerned about. Okay, yeah, these guys get into loose. You're going to have to eat that as much as possible. So yeah, you're being sacrificed, and these two guys are just going to go on to javelin, and you're also going to go onto javelin. How far forward do they get in? Further than that, please, and quicker than that. So, cav. These guys to chase them down, and my general's just going to slam into the rear here. Blow the Horn of Destiny for a moment, because we're going to need it. Okay. There goes an entire unit over there. That's fine. Oof! They still killed like 15, even with all that distance. That's terrifying. Okay. Fine. Those cataphracts are charging into our rear. That's not good, but we have at the very least got on top of these guys. They are not achieving very much by running that way. So let's get those cav back in there. How are we going to win this battle? I really don't know how we're going to win Carrhae. Did I ever win Carrhae as a kid? I don't know that I ever did, you know. Oh well. So, general charge on into there. We need this guy to do... you know what, yeah, just keep chasing them. Actually might be the better choice. These cataphracts need to go down. The general needs to get out of there ASAP. You know what, yeah, you bring yourself over here. We're going to see if we can do that same trick on the next unit. I do need my general to do as much as he can to assist. Unfortunately, the other flanks are now going. That is unfortunate, which means we need this guy just to immediately come back in. And this is really our only hope here, is to blow the Horn of Destiny and hope. General, turn around and hit the Persian cap before they turn into you. Okay, we really should have done more to chunk these guys by now. These guys are in big trouble. Just hold as long as you can, which is about half a second. Indeed it is. Yeah, we've got some routes, and I just don't know how we're supposed to win this. I mean, those two charging us at the very start was a surprising tactical choice. But now we know that's likely to happen as well. Yeah, we can try something out. This is a battle that really needs to go perfectly, isn't it? Really needs to go perfectly. I don't mind sniping that unit off the start if that charge doesn't happen, because that just set off the routes. Ooh, this is an awkward one. Okay, we need bigger distance with the sacrificial lamb. We need just to get lucky in some regards, and I don't even know. Did I ever win? How did I ever win this one as a kid? This one's bloody difficult. And the main lesson, Marcus, was don't run out into the desert to go and deal with this force without any archers. Same plan again then. What is going to happen? You know what? I'm actually going to tell these guys to immediately get out. Just go into javelins. Just throw... Are they doing it? I think they're doing it again. Yeah, just go onto guard and throw your javelins because they seem tempted. Okay. They've changed their mind the moment I press that button, but that's fine. I'm going to get these guys to do the same. Get out of Testudo and go throw their javelins in. I really want the javelins for the cataphracts, but I have to do what I can here in the short term. I think we need these 3 units here to do it, or at least whichever 3 aren't the sacrificial lamb. So. I actually don't mind them being that close to us if it means that, yeah, we can just get on top of them. So these guys, they're not going to get caught this time, are they? Oh, for Pete's sake. Yeah, they are. That's fine. So with those guys caught, let's not even worry about this cav. Let's just get him over here and immediately into these guys. So you get yourself over there. Hopefully the general can deal with this. As for the rest of it, we need you to get out to Testudo right now. We need to get to loose right now. We need you to get just so far forward. It's actually ridiculous. I need the general back in this battle really soon, and this is not going to be looking too good, is it? So get these guys really far back. I mean, like, stupidly far back. I can't really see my positioning right now, but just get yourselves over there. General has failed to route this. There we are. He's routed. Immediately get yourself over here. Get yourself straight thundering over here. Straight into this guy. Anyone not on javelin? I don't know. Roman cavalry over there is doing some good work. Those guys are damaged. Just chase them off. General, swing yourself around. Plow into them. Do what you can. Here comes the Horn of Destiny. Right. Get this guy into there. You throw some javelins into there. They are doing something. That Roman cav unit, that Persian cav unit always seems to break for some unbeknown reason. This is much better. Can we get them to rout this time? Let's get in there a little bit. There we are, we got a rout. Can we wrap them up? Can we just wrap this up as a traditional Roman battle here? I certainly ruddy well, Laura, hope so. Okay, get the general out for a moment. We want to get a charge in here. Where is Roman cavalry? He is over there. That's fine. You just charge them, keep them busy. If you can hit them, that's okay. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Cataphracts 21. Yeah, you pin them. You two, do what you can to them. General's going to turn around because this guy seems distracted by us. That's fine. So yeah, you go and get on top of him. We have, yeah, those guys on top of them. How are you going to do, by the way? 37. I'm not convinced you'll win that, actually. I'm a bit concerned. Keeping them busy for now. Keeping them busy. Here comes a charge. We need these guys to go down. That's my general getting way too many javelins from my own men, I think. So just charge the back of these guys. Get these guys to make sure they are running forward into those cataphracts. Get yourself in there right now, sir. Blow the great horn of destiny once more. And we can hopefully... Yeah, these guys... they've allowed them to pin us again. So irritating. We can't quite get this infantry maneuver in place. But my general just needs to run through, get himself safe. Get yourself safe there, Mr. General. You need to live. I think that's actually him over there. So Marcus himself is safe, even if the rest are not. Okay, just get yourself back here, sir. We've got them pinned to various extents. I need these guys to be a little bit more on the guard mode, actually. Just hold them. Hold them right there. Now, you seem to have actually won. That's excellent news. We need you back in the actual battle now. We've got them pinned. Oh, this is lovely. This is looking good, actually. This is looking so much better. General, I don't know how you're looking, but just get the odd moment in. I think that was a good moment for a poke. Cavalry is indeed swinging this way. Okay, we can get on top. That's a good one. Ooh, arrows, 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 arrows. We need to just finish off these cav. We need to finish off these cav or whatever we've got. You guys, what have we got? 11 of them. Once we take out these cataphracts, let's get the general safe. Take out these cataphracts, we've got those two guys to take care of. There's a general, that's the main thing that I'm worried about. Okay, these guys now need to go onto not guard and onto murder mode. Murder mode! They seem very much distracted by us. Come on, let's get the break. There we are, that's the break. That's the break, that's the break. Excellent. Here comes... Oh, there comes the Eastern General. Just get these 6 to run at them. See if they can intercept. Get these 3 to run at them. See if they can intercept. I don't like the fact that they're about to die, but that's what's about to happen. Just get those weak units to distract. What do we want? We need everyone to just kind of not quite run in that direction, but kind of plod slowly. Actually, yeah, we need the strong guys alive. Strong guys, just get yourself strong men. That'll be fine. These lads are on top of those cataphracts. They're probably going to get themselves shot down. That's fine. Right, all infantry. Throw your javelins and run on in. That'll be absolutely perfect. We need 1 unit just to deal with these cataphracts because they are back in the game. My horses are in big trouble right now. Just get them out of there. I don't need unnecessary routes. Okay. Ooh, this is awkward. They've thrown all their final strength in one go here. We need everyone over here just to guard for as long as possible. This cataphract general needs to go down, which means these guys are getting around the rear. My general is going to have to do the same, but he can't go too far away before we lose everyone. You pile into those cataphracts and hold them in position. General is all the way back here, as you might imagine, because I pressed the button of destiny, but that's absolutely fine. These guys are eager and unfortunately not far enough dead. It's fine so long as we keep ourselves as close as we can to the action. But right, let's take out these guys. They're a little bit on the weaker side, but we just need to be so careful right now. Anyone wavering? That general is not going down, is he? We just need the general to go. These are 2 generals. It's taken us this long We're down to 2 generals. If we can just take them out, we've got this. Get rid of these 2 cataphracts. See if we can just rout them with... that's the wavering. They're gone. Okay, they are gone. Charge. Charge, 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 charge. We're actually being stabbed right now. This is not ideal. But we'll just have to do what we can. Come on. They're actually shooting their own guys in the back right now, which is actually currently us, but it does mean we are. My general's routing. Oh, no. Oh, no. We were so close. We were so close. Steve, Marcus, why would you run? Why would you run, Brian? And with that, the whole thing fell apart. We were close, but their 2 generals charged in simultaneously. That was a better effort. Not good enough, you twat. We're going to have one final attempt, and this time we're just going to have to hope it all works out properly, because God knows that these guys are going to die as always. Roman Cav doing their usual work, trying to repel some men. I wonder if these guys are actually set to rout. I mean, I know I do javelin them every time, so I guess that does certainly work in our favour, but there we are. So that first unit's going to get ploughed, obviously, as you would expect. It does buy us time to throw in javelins. Now, one thing I don't always manage, let's just try and swing this around a little bit. Let's try and get some of these guys to actually do some flanking. General's going to pile on him, which is nice, so he can get into that unit. That should give us an opportunity, yeah, to get these 2 guys really around the back and into the sides here. So get yourselves here immediately. That should be good. Yeah, that is much, much better. Get yourselves, both of you, over to the unit the general's currently on top of. That would be nice. Now, the Roman Cav are not in a great position. Not doing too much repelling right now. So we're just going to see if we can convince anyone to rout. That looks good to me. These guys are actually being chased down by the cataphracts right now. That's fine. We'll just chase them. Yeah, there we are. We'll just chase them back into our men. That's what we want to see. But in general, we've got this pretty nicely done, actually. I think one of you can just try and pin him. These guys, we're going to try and deal with these cataphracts, if at all possible. Indeed, we look like we're about to. Get the general back out of here, you sir. Run yourself around. Right, pin them with the general. Get these guys back into there. Apart from the Cav need to go and repel people again. So go and do some repelling work. Lovely stuff. You guys just get chunky. Get chunky! And that'll be excellent. Right, we need the general back out of there now. He's held them in position. He's actually routed them. Surprising, but we'll absolutely take it. So, more cataphracts doing more annoying work, but we'll just run at these guys. And they're going to run for their own guys. That's going to slow them down, interrupt their charge, and that's absolutely fine. Get the general to run through them and into the back of these guys. That should hopefully work for us. Roman Cav has actually done its job staggeringly. We're actually in a fairly decent position for once. I'm going to get this guy just to run straight at him. We'll have to keep an eye on that guy. That's slightly damaged, so I'm less concerned about him. General's piling into this guy. Okay, once again, we're charging through them here. General's a bit battered, but it's a much, much better go than we've had so far. We just want to try and finish off these guys, if at all possible. Right, those Cav are shooting at us, but it's not the worst thing in the world. That unit is coming in, though, and we need to be ready for him. So, get everyone. Yeah, all infantry. All infantry. Charge into those cataphracts. Get them dealt with. And I'm going to have to pick someone to be the sacrificial... where's my sacrificial goatee lammy deer? Something needs to go deal with this guy. Desperately hoping some of these guys have javelins left, because we're going to need them. Throw your javelins in if at all possible. These Cav are... Oh. In comes that other general, of course. They're very good at coordinating this, aren't they? Seems to happen every time. Okay, we've interrupted their charge. Oh, my guy's even going to win that. They're totally not, and I need them back here, if nothing else, just to exist. So, okay. We need... what do we need? We need to... I mean, this battle just feels impossible. Quite frankly, it feels impossible. Who has javelins? You still have javelins. I feel like one of you is going to help us over here, actually, with this guy. This guy's slightly weaker, though. He's not that heavily armoured guy. So that could be interesting. I reckon we have an opportunity with this one. Okay, we're going to get a bit of flanking in on this guy. You still have javelins, which could be... Oh, yeah, actually, javelins in the flank. That's what you want to see. You and you. Try and deal with that Persian cavalry if at all possible. Unfortunately, these guys are dead. There's not much I can do about it, unfortunately. And General, blow the horn of destiny, and we'll just pile on in. He's chasing him off. Get around the rear. We're in a much better position than we have been so far. Not confident because it's been a pretty terrible affair, all things considered, but we're doing okay. Main problem we have at this point is there's too many of the Persian cav left. Like, we're actually not doing a bad job against these generals. We just don't have enough cavalry to, chase them off and leave people where we need them to be. They're just shooting us down here. The general's in big trouble. Get on top of this armoured general. They're now routing. Blow the horn. We need anyone just to stay together who is still fighting, please. God damn it. Just fight for me, will you? There's no point in running away. You're just going to die anyway. So these guys are doing their best to chunk, but they're just so hard to kill. I'm going to have to take my chances on this guy. It's 7 versus 6, and I have no idea how many hit points I've lost, but we're just going to have to try it, damn it. So, come on, get in there. Maybe this guy can come around and help us, but the rest of them are told to go take on the other general. Let's go and chunk him out. Let's kill the general, damn it. It's the only chance we have. We have 2 generals versus 2 generals and a lot of Persian cav in support. It could just be all sorts of chaos, but we just got to hope here. Hope for all hopes. Blow the horn. He's right at the front anyway. That's a rout. Down he goes. Okay, this is stupid because everyone's basically dead, but can these guys do something? They're charging their guys in at this point. We just need to... General, avoid the charge. Oh, no. Oh, we were so close. We've killed one. The other was pinned, but... Too many left. Too many left. Very, very sad indeed. Okay, you know what? You know what? Maybe I can win this, but not today. Not today. I'll be humble enough to accept that I'm not winning this right now. This was... Well, I'm not sure how much the general point of view made a difference. It makes it a little bit hard to kind of keep really close tabs on what the infantry are doing. So you definitely need to be active with the general here. You need to be clearing out, poking away their Persian cav, routing them where you can, but what you really need is that Roman cav to not get routed. They're surprisingly important just in terms of keeping the cycle going. They won't win against more than a couple units, but they just need to poke them away, get them to run off and just go in a circle routing. But fortunately they got themselves killed out there, and I needed them later on to keep that cavalry busy. And if it was just some infantry left against cav at the end, maybe we could have done it, but no, alas not. Do let me know in the comment section how you win this particular battle. I don't know that did I ever win this one very hard. I feel like I won most of these apart from like Teutoburg was the one that I lost to the technicality that I referred to earlier in this series. But okay, well we'll add this to Teutoburg as stupidly difficult and pretty much has to go perfectly. Basically, don't get yourself in a stupid ambush is kind of the lesson from all of this. Well, there we have it, the Battle of Carrhae, a battle that need not ever happened because, god damn it, there was no way I was going to win that, was I? We actually got pretty close, but it's not my day, sadly, and I will admit defeat. We've probably done a good half of these at this point. We'll continue to do them, but I think next week we'll look at Medieval 2 historical battle, just to mix things up before the next Medieval 2 series. That was coming up very, very soon. But for now, I guess it's just time to thank all of our magnificent sponsors and members. So thank you all for helping out the channel. It does mean a lot to me. But to be honest, every single view, like, comment, all of that stuff is great. I love the community here on the channel. So do let me know how you win this battle other than, just maybe not turning up in the first place. But for now, I'll leave you. I'm Thomas. This is To Know Just a Human. And this has been a Rome Total War historical battle, the Battle of Carrhae, from the channel's point of view. Thank you, and bye-bye. Welcome to Babylon, which is empty. Oh, Steve's dead. Bit of a shit. They seem a bit sad about it all. It's okay, guys. This is what it's about. Oh, they turned their backs. We did actually break them with a charge. Exceptional. How are we doing this? They may take our armies, but they'll never take our spies.